as a kid I drank a lot of milk, and then recently I found out that I'm actually dairy sensitive, so it's not a great choice for me these days. But what I did learn to make is my own homemade nut milk, and I've actually had a lot of fun with it. You can mix up any nuts that you like. So I prefer to do Brazil nut, hazelnut and cashew nut milk. Today I've actually got hazelnuts. You could do almonds if you like, they're nice and high in calcium. So what I did was I had to soak these overnight. So making nut milk is easy, but you do have to think a day ahead and pre-soak. So this is 1 cup of hazelnuts. I also have some vanilla essence, so I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of this. I have some ground cinnamon, 2 medjool dates, pitted, make sure you take out that hard bit in the middle, and some sea salt. So I've got the blender here, and what you also is, it's probably a good idea to get a nut bag from either your supermarket, local supermarket, or you can order these online. So this costs about $10, but it's a good investment because you're going to use it over and over again. And generally nut milk will last about 5 days to 7 days in your fridge depending. I like to seal it up in a mason jar with the lid on tight so it doesn't spoil. Oh yes, and we're going to need 3 cups of water, don't forget about that. So I've measured that out already. The first thing you want to do is put the hazelnuts into your blender. It's nice and easy. Add the 3 cups of filtered water. And a little pinch of sea salt. Now the cinnamon you can put to taste. I love cinnamon, so I'm going to put a lot. But you can just start off with a little bit and see how that works for you, and next time if you really like it, add a bit more. Put a bit in there. Perfect. And then vanilla essence makes it nice and sweet, but you can also use some agave or honey if you like your milk on the sweeter side. So 2 teaspoons there. Perfect. And the dates, I'm just going to pull these apart very roughly and throw them in. And blenders are very noisy, so what you want to do is just blend it probably until smooth. Mine at home, I take about 2 minutes of blending on a high speed, so it might vary depending on your blender. So just get it into a creamy, smooth consistency. Make sure all those nuts are, not chunky and floating around. They want to be completely gone. And yeah, we'll see how it goes when that's all done. So we've just blended these hazelnuts in the Vitamix, and I'm going to now, this is the fun part, it's like milking a cow. So what we do is we get this, and over a bowl, just pour in a little bit to start, and then give it a good squeeze, sort of hold around the top, and just let it all come running out the bottom. Pretty good fun here. I really do feel like I'm milking a cow. And it takes 2 seconds, so just until it's dry in the middle, inside the bag, you've got all the milk out then. And then you want to throw it in the bin. And you do that until it's all finished. So then you end up probably with about 4 servings of milk, that either for your breakfast, and you can use it in your tea as well. I put it all over my muesli in the morning. So that's all dry now. I've got that all out, giving it a good squeeze. And it really is a nice creamy consistency, just like real milk. You'll never feel like you're missing out on drinking dairy milk again. And as I said, mix up your different nuts. So sometimes you could do a blend of 2 different nuts, or just rotate, because it's always good to keep variety in your diet versus relying on one type of milk all the time. So nice and creamy hazelnut milk. I hope you enjoy it.